Hey guys, the Lang Banger. I have a new deck profile for you, a retro deck profile, and it's Cyber Stein OTK. Now, what made this card so powerful? Well, pay 5,000 life points, summon basically whatever from your extra deck. There are restrictions, of course, but everyone knows of all the big powerful guys. You had Cyber End Dragon, you had Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, you had Cyber Twin Dragon. You could even summon the weird stuff like Dark Bolter, Ryu Senshi, and can't think of the third one, but just stuff like that. And at first when this card came out, people always thought, oh man, that life point payment, it's pretty harsh. It was kind of just like Solemn Judgment. When Solemn Judgment first came out, no one liked using the card, but then people figured out how powerful the card was, and it's just like Cyber Stein. This is one of the most broken monsters ever created, and it's a really good thing that it's banned. If it was around now, then we would be in trouble. Now, there are more answers to it now than back in the day, but I'm not going to go into that. The full deck list will be downstairs in the description, so I'm just going to go over some cards here. First, of course, you have 3 Cyber Stein. It's the backbone of the deck. It's your win condition. If you don't have the Cyber Stein, you're not doing anything. You're using 3 Spirit Reaper just because you want to stall until you hit Cyber Stein, Megamorph, Giant Trunade. That's basically the 3-card combo that you want to do. Now, there are other things you can do. You can grab United We Stand and just stuff like that. But basically, you have to make sure that you have the life point payment to be able to summon a guy from your extra deck. Of course, if you don't have 5,000 life points, you need 5,001 or higher to activate the effect. So that's why you're using Nimble Momonga and Poison of the Old Man. Now, Poison of the Old Man also acted as another way to OTK your opponent. Let's say you do Cyber Stein, bring out Cyber End Dragon or Blue Eyes Ultimate, equip a Megamorph, and it's still not game. Just for some reason, they have a big bulky monster, whatever the case may be. Well, now you have the Poison of the Old Man. Inflict that extra damage, game. So, and then also, I'm not exactly sure if all builds used a little bit of burn inside of it, but I did. You used 3 Secret Barrel, once again, just to get that extra damage, and just so you wouldn't need as many cards to make the OTK. You had 2 Gravity Binds. That's pretty basic, especially back then. You also had Level Limit Area B. Like I said, you just sit there and stall. You install it Nimble Momonga, Spirit Reaper, Level Limit, Gravity Bind, and once you had all the cards, then you would just be able to go off, and it's as simple as that. So, yeah, that's basically all I have for you. There was another variant where you could use Last Wills, and what people used to do, they used to go sacrifice a monster for Zaborg, pop a monster on the board, play Last Will, summon Cyber Stein from the deck, bring out Cyber Twin, and that's going to be game exactly. Cyber Twin and the Zaborg is 8,000 exactly. 24 plus 28 plus 28. Well, 56 plus 24 if you want to look at it that way. So there was a lot of variants. People started to use Cyber Stein as a one-of in decks, so that just showed how powerful that card was. You could just swing for massive damage at random times, and thankfully Cyber Stein is banned. But this deck is actually really fun to play. Back in the day when it was around, you would get pissed off, but now that you see how the game is now, like people summoning tour guides and just doing big shenanigans, you really don't care anymore. So that's why I like building these retro deck profiles. They're really fun, and yeah, that's basically all I have for you. So thank you guys for watching, and peace.